seen the commercial for a Stompy.
Yeah. You said Stompies or slippers.
Go to Stompies.com if you want to see them. Or and not only that, my I get the computer out and I'm typing in Stompies. He goes, Grandma, it's Stompies.com. So he knew exactly where I should look. And Stompies are these slippers that when they step on them, like the dog's ears go down or the dragon's mouth opens. They're actually very, very cute. So
they're expensive.
They're $20 a pair. That's online. I don't know if they're less at Walmart or not. But on the Stompy site, if you buy 2 pair, it's free shipping. So I don't know what the shipping would be if you only bought 1.
Well, I found a good deal at one of the other stores on. They are Happy Nappers.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
What is that?
I
don't have kids, so I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
It's like a pillow on one side, and then you unzip it, and it becomes, like there's a cow. Well, the cow is in a barn. So when you first see it, it's like a little barn, and you zip it, and then stuff it all back in there, and it becomes a stuffed cow.
And then you flip it back, and the cow goes in the barn.
I found a good deal at them on one of the stores, and it was like a third of the price that they are online. So I bought every kind.
So I'm at Stompies, PEEZ.
Yeah, now go up there. You can see a video up at the top.
I'm not going to watch the video.
No, but you could just like that's what it is. Give it a couple of minutes, and you'll be able to see somebody walking in them.
So they're just animal shoes.
Yeah, but wait, no, put it on. See how they go. See how their ears go when you walk on them?
As they walk, the ears or the eyes or whatever.
The ears or the eyes or whatever kind of go.
So kids love that stuff?
Oh, my 5-year-old grandson's like, Grandma, I really want some of these. I want the blue dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kids are
I think they're cute.
Kids are crazy.
Well, and then, right now, they play those commercials for kids right now, and
that's why we don't watch commercials at my house.
They play it 100 times a day. And
which one?
All of those things for the kids.
Oh,
the Play-Dohs, the light-ups, the Stompies, the whatevers.
No, you know what my grandson's gotten in the habit? You know how the sale papers come in the mail, like the Toys R Us paper or the Kmart Christmas paper. So he takes his pen and he circles everything that he wants. Of course, everything in the magazine is circled. And then he had a little girl's kitchen set circled. I'm like, why do you want this little girl's thing? Well, Grandma, we got to get something for Sissy.
Aww. Sissy can barely walk, honey. Yeah. She needs socks.
I did buy Sissy a baby doll with a little bottle, though. For Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sissy has to have one of those. So, can I was going to say this for my catch-up, but I really want to talk about, now that we're talking about Christmas, I got a Christmas card from the White House.
Wow.
The White House. And my grandson comes running in, Grandma, you got something from the White House! Because his mom had gotten the mail, so I'm sure that's how I got it. But I have the official White House Christmas card with Bo the dog on the front in the snow.
Nice.
Can everybody see Bo the dog?
Is it a painting?
No, I think it's a photo, because there's the White House, there's Bo. Remember
That's
Bo?
A really good picture.
Yeah, Bo was the dog that they let Sasha and Malia get when he said he got into office.
Yeah, and he said because he was doing another year, he wasn't getting another dog.
This season, may your home be filled with family, friends, and the joy of the holidays, and the presidential seal. And it is signed Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Malia, Sasha,
Those are real signatures.
I don't know. It looks like it.
They're probably stamps. Yeah, they're probably stamps.
They're pretty. It's hard to tell, isn't it, Irma? Alexia?
It's print.
I knew, but still, how many of that?
It's print. It's a print of their signature.
Right. But so I'm very excited. This will be saved for me forever.
That's awesome.
I want a copy of this because I dabble in handwriting
you're
analysis.
You're going to forge the president's signature?
I actually could.
I bet.
I'm not going to, but I dabble in handwriting analysis.
Oh!
And his signature is really interesting.
Well, you know what? I have a question. When he signs a major bill, have you ever noticed on TV if they show of him signing a major bill, he's got a box of pens, and it's like he puts B. It's like he picks a pen up for every letter when he signs like a bill. If you ever see on TV,
it's for each time he has to sign. Each bill has to be signed like 4 or 5 or 6 times on different pages. It's like a fucking contract.
Pens. He uses different pens too.
There's some rule about the president never using the same pen to sign the same bill twice or some stupid
really.
Like
Wendy of Neverland says, "Copy the Barack signature and you can pass a few laws."
No,
but it's very artistic.
It is.
The one thing that you can tell about people's writing, if they don't close their O's, if people write and they don't close their O's in their natural writing, it usually means that they like to lie. Or they have a tendency to lie.
So how's the O in Obama?
So the O is not closed, but there's a line going down the center, right, which shuts the hole.
Okay.
So I get the feeling of like cover up.
Well, he is a politician, like Sierra just said.
He is, but
so I thought I was just very excited.
I don't have any O's in my name.
Not everybody gets a Christmas card from the White House.
That is actually really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm sure it's because they got a whole list of all the volunteers.
I could care less if anybody, whoever was in office, even people I didn't like Bush but if I got a Christmas card from the White House, that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. So it's been sitting on our mantle, and I had to take it today so I could bring it to show you. My grandson was excited as I was. I think he's a very future Democrat because he lives and breathes it with me,
or whatever party there is when he turns 18.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care what party. I just think people should have a say. But so that was my little Christmas. That's
just the Democratic ones are more valid than her.
In my head, they are. Well, no, for now. I got to tell you, I voted for Georgie Bush the second Georgie the first time.
Second George the first time.
Yeah. So, I'm all about the man, not necessarily the party, and I just, we all know how I feel, but
yes, we do.
But I was just very excited that I got it.
It was very cool, very cool.
White House.
All right, so
I haven't got any Christmas cards yet.
Oh, I get a text message from a friend of mine. Okay, he lives here in town. I need your address so I can send a Christmas card. Well, okay, but I don't know. You sent me this same message last year. You didn't keep the damn Christmas card list, okay? So I send my address. What's your last name? Facebook, okay? Here's my address so you can send me a card. No,
what?
I don't send cards. I stopped that years ago. Oh yeah. I mean, no.
Wow.
I got the card from that person in the mail the same day that the White House card came. You better know which one I opened first. But yeah, it was just kind of presumptive that I would send that.
But how do you
what?
I don't know how people. So what are you getting me for Christmas?
I know.
So are you going to send me a card too? That's something that I teach the kids. Even down to the thing, well, can I go spend the night at so-and-so's house? Well, did you get asked? No, but I was going to ask if no, you're not.
Right. They don't get
you don't
that.
Ask other
it's hard
people
to comprehend
stuff. If they offer, then that's a different story, but you don't ask other people for stuff. I don't know. I don't like that.
I know. I'm the same way.
Kelly Guy says, there's no rule but multiple pens. The reason is so he can give away dozens of historical, quote, unquote, pens as political favors.
That's what I thought it was about.
Wendy said the same thing. That's what she thought too.
So, they say this is the pen that
signed this bill with.
No, don't ask, don't tell, or whatever.
Actually, it's one of the pens.
Yeah, exactly.
How many pens does he use to sign a bill?
I don't know. There's like a box of them. I don't know, several, and you see him sign. He puts one back, and he picks up another one and signs. And they're saying the bill is signed, but
every president has done it since
as
long as I can remember.
And he's a lefty, so it's like this. He's a lefty,
right?
And I guess I just paid more attention to it now than ever before. But
yeah,
several
pens are
pens.
Always like funky when they sign.
Oh, that could be a reason why his signature is.
Yeah,
that
he's
way.
left-handed.
Yeah. But still pretty upright.
I love the dog in front of the White House, though. And Bo even signed with his little footprint.
I know. It's cute.
It's very cute. So that'll go down in history with me.
Will that become part of your annual Christmas decorations?
No. I'll put that safely somewhere in my room because if it's in the Christmas box, God only knows what will happen to it.
What's DOMA?
DOMA what?
What's DOMA?
When he repealed DOMA.
Wendy I think she wants one of the pens he used to repeal DOMA. D-O-M-A.
Don't ask, don't tell?
No, that's DOTA. That's dotted.
Well, Wendy, what are you trying to say? Let's ask Wendy.
What's DOMA? Defense of Marriage Act.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I found this. I'm huge into conspiracy things. Right.
I
love conspiracy stuff as long as people make sense when they talk about it. Right. And there's a few years ago I found this website called DOMA. It's not. I don't think that's the website. I can't find it now. It's not there anymore.
Wow.
But it was
because the government took it down.
It was a series of essays by a group called Daughters of Ma. and how this planet is a seeded planet, and how and they use some science, like mitochondrial DNA is passed from female to female. My DNA is exactly the same as my mother's, who's exactly the same as her mother's, who's exactly the same as her mother's, right? And in Egypt, that's how they did. It wasn't pharaohs that ruled; it was the queens that ruled, because it was through the matrilineal line.
Okay. Same thing with Jews. You're not a Jew unless your mom was a Jew. Doesn't matter if your dad was a Jew.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
that's interesting.
You know how they talk about, the guys, they pass it down to son, pass it down to son. That shit don't matter. It's all about the women.
Wow, yay!
And the DNA of the women.
Okay.
Now, see, I thought it was like from father to daughter, from daughter to son. I thought.
Well, it depends on what you're passing.
Well, sons get the same DNA as their mother. If they pull the mitochondrial DNA from Daniel, they could recreate Sierra.
Oh.
The DNA is exactly the same, but he can't pass it on to his kids.
He only passes on his male.
Only the women pass on that DNA.
I thought it was like a combination of the DNAs.
No, mitochondrial DNA is a different kind of DNA.
Oh, you're just talking about the mitochondrial DNA.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It's a different kind of DNA.
Right.
But that's how they're able to trace back our roots to Africa, right? The first mother comes from Africa. It's through that matrilinear DNA. That mitochondrial DNA.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, a child gets DNA from both parents. And so they get the traits from that. But it's that mitochondrial DNA, that specific small amount of DNA, that they can get exactly her DNA pattern.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly her mother's DNA pattern.
Right.
That's exactly her mother's DNA pattern. Right. So if your daughter has no daughters, your line will go away.
Well, please, God, no more children from her.
Anyway, so
I'm raising one already.
So the Daughters of Ma, this website that I read, talked a lot about, they told the story of the beginning of the world and the wars that we were in and the enslavement that we were in and the rebellion that the humans did against their oppressors, their slavers, and how we came to be in our simple city-states and countries and stuff like that. It was very cool.
Wow.
Can't find the website anywhere.
Oh, wow. Somebody knocked that shit down.
Anyway, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I love conspiracy stuff.
And I was going to say, there was a reason why I was telling that story. I can't remember now.
Well, I've been watching.
That's called age.
At my house, there's a lot of Christmas specials. I don't know. ABC Family has all.
Yes,
of the
we've been watching them all.
Yeah, well, we tape them all, so I don't have to watch commercials. But sorry, y'all.
Good
but as we're watching all these stories about Santa Claus, and they're all basically, the magic of Christmas, and Santa comes down the chimney and he rides on the sleigh.
So you haven't got to Odin and the Black Pete yet?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay.
I don't think ABC Family will play that. but I, as they're all on and they're all on in my house, the kids are watching, I think like, God, these children must get confused as to what it's really all about, because every story's got a little, you got Fred Claus and Santa's brother comes there, and then you got the Santa Claus and the Escape Claus, and so if I was like 3, 4, or 5,
the Escape Claus.
Well, I'll tell you what, one of those ABC Families, we were watching A Christmas Carol the other night.
Right, that's kind of dark.
Well,
the new one,
the one that was on ABC Family the other day.
Is it the one with Jim Carrey?
No,
it's not. It was like the animated. It's like animated.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same kind of characters that are done for the Polar Express.
Yeah,
so they look very real, but they're computer generated.
Right, that's Jim Carrey voicing that.
Is he the one voicing?
Well,
yeah. It's very dark.
It is.
I'll
very
tell you
dark.
what. Little Mama was sitting in there with me watching it, and she was holding on to me.
Yeah,
Little Mama.
Her little mama.
Oh.
So. But she was sitting there and she was like, Mommy, I'm scared.
Yeah, it is.
Mommy, why is him little like that? What happened to him, Mommy? Where is him going now? And I was like, we couldn't even watch the movie. She was asking me so many questions, and it was just like frightening to her.
We went and saw it in the theater in 3D, and I thought my son pissed his pants. It was really very scary.
She was scared. She was like, I scared Mama.
I love though the Santa Claus movies, the 3, the one that Tim Allen's in. I just think I like that one.
Number 3 was just on, and I was like, I think I missed part of it because that's when they won with Jack Frost, and then they
Yeah,
it's almost like a Back to the Future spot in it where they go back into the first one and they see Santa Claus first falling off the roof. And I was like, oh, but I missed this part.
What's interesting about ABC Family is they'll play the first Santa Claus and they play number 3, the Escape Clause. There is nowhere on their schedule for the second one. We had to go to TLC to tape the second one, so it must be owned by a different studio or something.
Well, it wasn't as popular as 1 and 3 were.
But ABC usually puts them all on, you know. So yeah, we had to go to a totally different channel to get number 3, to get number 2. Oh. That's where Santa finds his wife.
I've never been a fan of Charles Dickens.
It
was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the most awful book I've ever read. Period.
Just not a big fan.
Do you have a favorite Christmas movie now?
No, not really. Die Hard.
Because you know why? You know why she doesn't? I mean, she's I just saw the little thing about the Charlie Brown Christmas, because we were as we were doing the tree and stuff today, we were listening to it's like 900 and something and listening to things. Right. Well, they have a lot of like little facts. Well, the little facts, it said since 1965 that Charlie Brown Christmas has been played every year since 1965. Well, I think last time or the time before, she didn't come to the States until she was
1980.
She was 13, right?
Oh, so you missed all of those when you were little.
So like the little kid when we were 6 and 7, and we were like, oh, we're gonna watch this, and we
Rudolph.
Still watch it now with the kids.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with any of that stuff.
She was like a teenager, and she was like, I ain't watching that kid shit.
But you know what I find?
I don't know if that's her.
I think that's it, because it's like the cartoons that you guys love and stuff, or the TV shows that you guys love. I didn't grow up with that stuff, so I mean Scooby-Doo.
Right.
Whatever.
But you know what I find that now, because the animation now is so advanced, that I'll be like, come on kids, let's go, we're gonna watch Frosty, or we're gonna watch Rudolph. They get bored with it because the animation is not like the animation is now.
Well, claymation's pretty cool. I've seen the Rudolph ones.
I like claymation,
and those are really cool.
Yeah.
But you know, I did get to see Sinbad, Harryhausen animation at the theaters, because we had movies, but we didn't just do TV or anything. But I did watch Polar Express. That was pretty good.
Polar Express is very good. I like that one. We watched it the other day.
Donald loves that little song that they sing, and it, like the first time he watched it, it was so cute. It was like almost like he started crying with that little song.
Diamond Dave says his favorite movie is Bad Santa.
Oh, that's not good, Dave.
No.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other day when he messed up the advent calendar and then put all kind of crazy shit in there.
Fred Claus is very good, too, though. That's where, what's his name? Vince Vaughn plays Santa's delinquent brother, and he has to go to the North Pole and work.
And what's the other one that I've seen recently? Elf. I've seen that one. That's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Elf is silly, but Will Ferrell's really silly.
My mom loves silly, so she makes me sit there and watch them with her sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not a big silly fan, so... Diamond Dave, DJ's Carpet, and Wendy of Neverland are our guests in chat right now. What are your favorite movies? Wendy of Neverland says, I love the stop-motion animation specials like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Silver and gold. I love the songs.
Donald was singing that all day today.
Yeah,
we were putting the tree up. He's like, Mom, we're going to do the tree in silver and gold. I was like, okay.
Sarah, what about you? You have a favorite Christmas movie?
Yes, the Island of Misfit Toys.
Is that a movie, or is that just the part in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
No, the whole thing is about the Island of Misfit Toys.
It's a TV. Was it like a show special or a movie?
It's in the same genre as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and everything, but
they elaborated on the Misfit Island more.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that I ever saw that.
We'll be right back after this quick break. Listen to Curvaceous Bounty in Sin City.
Find all of your favorite adult BBW babes on bbwgirltweet.com.
Hi, I'm DJ Tim Dope. Come join us every Saturday night at 6 p.m. PDT, 9 p.m. EDT for my new show, Pure Dope Radio, here on Vegas All Net Radio. We'll be having fun addressing the issues with special guests each week. So I'll see you at 6 p.m. PDT, 9 p.m. EDT, Saturday on the show, Pure Dope Radio on Vegas All Net Radio.
Hey, This is Munch from the Geek Lounge. In case you haven't heard, the Geek Lounge is the one-stop shop for talk about all things anime, comics, manga, video games, movies, and everything geekdom. Tune in every Sunday at 4 on VegasAllNetRadio.com and geek out with us. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook at The Geek Lounge and on Twitter, Geek_Lounge. Geeks, be out for the people.
This is Sierra from the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, urging you to adopt, not shop. There are hundreds of thousands of animals out there looking for homes, and you could be their next forever home. Visit your local animal shelter today to find your next family member.
Get connected to your audience with Endeavor Media Group. Find them online at emgnv.com.
Embrace your endeavors and take it to the limit with Endeavor Media Group. Visit them online at emgnv.com.
If you're looking to further your acting, modeling, or athletic career, contact Endeavor Media Group at emgnv.com.
Endeavor Media Group is a sports and entertainment PR firm, connecting its clients with audiences everywhere, through movies, television, radio, publications, websites, mobile applications, and special events. Visit emgnv.com.
EMG represents clients of all sizes and in a variety of industries. The firm works with companies, organizations, famous individuals, and political groups to advance their interests, manage communication-related matters, promote products and services, handle issues, and mitigate specific problems. Visit Endeavor Media Group online at emgnv.com.
Welcome back and Merry Christmas all. You're listening to the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com, the final frontier of free speech. Anybody else telling us their favorite Christmas show on chat?
So we bombarded Sierra with a bunch of questions about her Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, So
the name of it is Rudolph and the Island of Misfit Toys.
And it was 2001,
but
so
it's
no wonder.
Not to be confused with the original Rudolph movie. It's a straight-to-DVD release that I watched at some friend's house somewhere 10 years ago. Is it done
in the clay forms like Rudolph was? The national Rudolph was?
It's computer animated.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to find that one online.
It's billed as a sequel, but it's different, but it's fun. I loved the Island of Misfit Toys part in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and then when I heard they were coming out with a sequel about Rudolph and the Island of Misfit Toys, it's pretty good.
Cool. So I take it these are toys that don't want to go to kids' house, they want to live on their own?
No, these are toys that are like a Jack in the Box that don't jack.
No, his name is... his name is like Bob or something. The Jack in the Box name is Bob.
I thought it was
and the train has like a square wheel, and like the elephant has polka dots, and
they're like toys that were mismade.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, so like, or a dolly that's sad and cries and does or something. What is that dolly about?
I can't remember what the doll does. What does the doll do
or doesn't do?
The doll cries instead of saying "Mama." She says something else. She's sad.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So, but Rudolph goes and gets them all.
A cowboy that rides a bird.
Yeah.
And gives them homes?
Yes, they give them homes.
Okay.
Because Rudolph and his little elf who wants to really be a dentist ends up on the Island of Misfit Toys. So when Santa finds Rudolph to save Christmas, Rudolph makes Santa go back and pick up all the Misfit Toys to give them homes.
I went to go see Skyfall this week. So disappointed in that fucking movie. So disappointed. But we had the choice between that one and Guardian of the Guardians or something like that, which is Santa Claus and Jack Frost and the Easter Bunny and the Sandman all protect the world.
Yes.
I think we should have went and gone to see that movie.
Right. My grandson keeps asking me when we're going to see it. Grandma, when we going? So we're going to have to do that. Yeah. Maybe Tuesday, because Fiesta has $6 movies on Tuesdays.
Wendy of Neverland also says that she also loves Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol.
Oh, that's a cartoon. Yeah, that's cute.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol is not as dark as the...
I would hope not with Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, so...
And then Diamond Dave says, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, hysterical.
Classic.
Hysterical. Good one.
They have them all on the Old Navy commercial right now.
Mm-hmm.
The National Lampoon
they
people?
do, yeah.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Chevy Chase.
It's Chevy Chase.
That's not National Lampoon, though,
yeah,
right?
it is. Chevy Chase was National Lampoon.
Well, he did that movie.
He did that movie, yeah.
Okay.
Family Vacation where
Griswolds.
the ant was on the roof. The dead ant was on the roof of the car.
Yeah, they're doing a whole spoof on where he turns the lights on and everything.
Yeah.
And,
It's too funny.
Yeah, I got confused for a second.
I don't see how you cannot have Die Hard though as one of you. I mean, there's nothing like Christmas and Yippee-Ki-Yay, motherfucker.
You know, I love Die Hard and I love Yippee-Ki-Yay, motherfucker. Just not part of my Christmas tradition.
I understand.
Right. I'm sure DJ
Well,
and his father would agree with you, and they would probably sit there and watch every last 850 of them, or how many ever there is.
You can only watch the first 3 because only those 3 happen at Christmas. Because I guess they're now on Valentine's Day. They switched it to Valentine's Day.
Oh,
so Die Hard 5, I believe, is a Valentine. I don't know.
How many is there anyway?
I think the next one coming out, I think is.
There's another one coming out.
It cannot be Mel Gibson in the next.
Not Mel Gibson, Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It could be Bruce Willis.
I guess maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
They did a whole thing about how old he was in the last one.
Too funny.
That's what the Bond thing was about. It's about how he's old and antiquated. Have you guys seen it?
No.
It's horrible. Although they did bring back Moneypenny. She's a beautiful young black woman, which is very cool. And they have an M. I'm a spoiler. M, the girl dies, and now they have a male M again. So it's like they're rebooting it or something.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
You don't do.
We got Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah,
so there's 4 out right now.
Okay.
I think I did see that there's another one coming, but I didn't know what 850,000 number it was.
I can't wait for Star Trek Into the Darkness.
When's that coming out?
Damn good.
Probably not till 2013, March 2013 or something
March
like that.
31st, 2013, Game of Thrones.
A good day to Die Hard.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's the next one.
I love movies. I finished all my Doctor Who's. 6 seasons of Doctor Who.
I'm still trying to find season 1 through 5 of Dexter somewhere to watch.
Really?
Yeah.
I
watched 6.
Netflix.
I'm watching 7, and you know how
you need 1 through 5.
I need 1 through 5, and I tried to find everywhere online. And you know how Showtime or HBO will go back and show the series. Showtime hasn't run them in the year I've been waiting because I watched season 6 and now I'm watching 7. But and you could figure out what pretty much what went on. But I really want to watch 1 through 5 and catch up on that stuff. We had the season finale of Boardwalk Empire last week.
I have to catch up on that series.
Oh, it's so good.
I've heard it was good.
It is good. I
have to find a place to watch it because I don't think it's on Netflix yet.
Oh, no. I don't know.
It may be.
You don't have No. You could go on HBO and can't you watch them?
I have no cable at the house. The only thing I have is internet access.
Well, you can't watch it on internet on HBO Go?
I have to have HBO.
Oh, to have HBO Go.
She's given me pass to use her pass, but I don't really like to do that kind of stuff. So
Gotcha.
I only have one show that we watch consistently now. Bones.
Not me. I got a bunch of them I watch consistently.
Well, we had Bones and House and Finder, but of course Finder they killed. Well,
what's his name died?
He died.
Yeah. So Michael C. Clarke died. And so
Michael Clarke Duncan.
Well, it was
He died in real. Oh yeah, he did die. You're right. Yeah,
but the show was canceled before he died.
Yeah, it was canceled.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
because I used to watch that show all the time.
Yeah,
I liked it.
It didn't get good reviews.
It was a good show.
But I'm just saying, it didn't get good reviews.
And like our show Heroes, I used to love Heroes.
Oh, Heroes was a good show.
They canceled that in the middle of it too.
I know.
They didn't finish anything up.
I know.
So now all I have is Bones. That's it.
You might like Alphas.
Alphas is really good.
Elementary is
like
really
the
good.
new. It's like the new Heroes,
sort of.
Well, and I think that Elementary, the guy that plays Sherlock Holmes in Elementary, is very similar to the House character. I feel like he's replaced House for me since House is off the air. Elementary's good though.
I loved how they ended House though. That was great.
That was the best series finale
Did he die?
No.
Yes.
He did not die.
No. Yes, he did. He was not. Yes, no. He was legally dead. At the end of that movie.
Right.
Are you talking about House? Or are you talking about his friend?
No. On a technicality, they pronounced him dead because the building blew up and there was no body.
But he wasn't dead. Him and his buddy that was dying of cancer took off on motorcycles.
Right.
But House faked his own death so that he could
take off and spend
that's because he wouldn't go back to jail.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was the greatest.
I didn't like House. You know why? Because he was so fucking mean.
I loved it.
I hate.
I was
mean
scared
people.
of it at first.
No,
and then I
but
really
then you
started
see
watching
that
it 'cause I didn't like the
he has
music.
a heart.
No, I understand that he has
that.
a heart, but there's too much meanness. That doesn't make up for it.
Oh, see, I love him.
Too much animosity. Too much. Villa, whatever Villa is.
Well, when you got into about season 3, when you started learning about his personal struggles, then you start realizing the demons in his pocket and why he's the way that he was. But it took you a season or 2 to get there.
Wilson was House's buddy.
Wilson.
You ladies should sit down and watch the movie Irina Palm on Netflix Instant Queue.
Oh Lord, I know who that is. I already know who said that.
But interesting story.
No.
DJ.
Yeah. What's that movie?
I don't know. What is it? What is it? I think she's been made to watch it.
No, yeah, I watched it.
It's
a foreign movie. This grandmother, her grandson is very ill, and her husband had passed away. I don't remember the length of time, but she had really never worked. So in order to get this child to where they needed to go to get him treatment for his illness, she decided to go look for a job. Well, she wasn't qualified for too many things, and she came upon I believe it's like a strip club, and her job was to take care of the hole in the wall.
She masturbated dudes?
Yes.
That is awesome.
So
through the hole in the wall?
So she operated
that's her job, and
she operated the glory hole.
It's like serious, but it's like hilarious because you see her doing this and she's like what do I do kind of thing. And then it's like as she's going, it's like first she's like using all of their stuff and their supplies and stuff like that, and then after a while you see her and she's got her little like cooking apron thing on, and she puts her shit out.
She sets up her center, puts on lotion.
And she's like all ready to go.
It's a woman who takes pride in her job.
Right. At first she's like all scared and timid, but it actually at first I was like, I don't want to watch this, and then it actually is a really good movie, and it's like it kind of it's more to it. It's like because that's what the show is, but it's like this grandmother is willing to help in whatever way she can.
To masturbate strangers
through a hole, and then you see like what her friends judge her, and what are you doing? Where did you get the money from? And where have you been going every night, kind of thing? And then her son doesn't know, and it's a funny movie. It's funny and serious as well. Irina Palm, I think it's called.
Oh, isn't that like?
Yeah,
so appropriate. Oh, but are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not Irina's palm? Irina's palm, not Irina Palm.
I don't know.
I'm just being facetious.
She doesn't know.
But I don't know exactly. I know that you have to ask DJ what it is. But there's a lot more to it, to the movie. But that's like the base, I guess. I probably told you a little bit too much, but it's a good movie.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay,
I would like that. Irina's Palm.
Worst movie ever made. The Science of Sleep.
Oh my God, that's a stupid movie. I think we watched it together.
We did.
See, I watched a movie once called Spontaneous Combustion.
Was that any good?
Worst movie ever made. All of a sudden, people's body parts just start on fire for no reason. My mom and I were like, it was like one of those 2 a.m. in the morning movies.
At least there
was
some action in that movie.
There was some fire and shit. Huh?
Yeah, people's body parts just spontaneously combust.
At least you weren't spending half the movie wondering if this asshole was dreaming or not.
Right. Ugh. I think we stopped wondering after like the first 30 minutes. We're like,
whatever.
Why are we still? I think we did finally turn it off, didn't we?
We did. I don't think we watched it all the way to the end. It was. I lost about 45 IQ points watching that.
It's a foreign film.
Oh.
But it's all in English, Spanish, and French.
I'm not a big fan of films that you have to read.
No, me either.
No,
I'm not a good subtitle.
Well, I get lost. I get lost in if I have to read subtitles, I don't know whether to watch the action or read.
Isn't that why you stopped watching Game of Thrones? Because when you get with the Dothraki?
I tried to start watching it because everybody was talking about it. and there was too much. I don't like the
It's
subtitles.
only when you get with the Dothraki that there's subtitles.
I get lost. I'm sorry, I can't. I that's one thing that I cannot do multitasking on.
I am caught up on Game of Thrones.
Great. Now, just before they start the new season on March the 31st, because I know exactly when it starts, I'll watch the whole season 2 again to make sure I'm all caught up. Cool. And I watch every episode during the season like 2-3 times because I'm a fucking junkie.
I'm also all caught up on The Walking Dead, which I believe just went on hiatus until fucking March or something like that.
I hate when they go for so freaking long. Yeah. I hate it.
But it's becoming really like common these days. There's a couple of really good shows that I like watching. Like damn sci-fi movie with Noah Wyle in it. 13 episodes a year. What the hell is that damn show called? Falling Skies.
Oh, yeah.
They only show it once a year. They don't go on a mid-year hiatus. There's only 13 episodes. It's exactly like an HBO show.
An HBO or so.
And it only comes back the next year at the same time, runs for 13 weeks, and that's it. But that's because they're using all these high-budget special effects in all these shows now. They're all doing it this way.
Yeah, Walking Dead's like that. It's only like a limited.
Well, yeah, a lot of like Homefront on Showtime. You got
Vendetta says he likes to watch Eternal Sunshine during the Christmas season for some reason. Do you guys know Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? I think is the full name. It's Jim Carrey. I believe it's Jim Carrey. And it's pretty freaky. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of sci-fi, creepy, ghosty kind of.
If you're gonna watch Jim Carrey at Christmas, you should watch Mr. Popper's Penguins.
That's a good one.
Cute. That's really cute.
He played. You know what? You had the Grinch on when we were at your house on Wednesday. And I think he was made to be the Grinch.
Oh, he was so the Grinch. When I remember when they were filming that and we heard it was coming out, I was like, oh my God, what perfect casting for the Grinch. I couldn't wait to see that movie.
It was really good.
Yeah, good movie. I love the way the Who's look at Whoville. Their little noses.
My little niece looks like Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou Who.
She's got the big old eyes, and then she's just like her little, I don't know. I have to take a picture of her when I go down there this time.
Wendy of Neverland says the worst movie she has ever seen is Showgirls. Lots of naked girls, but man, it was terrible.
Showgirls?
Wasn't
the
Debbie Moore
brown rice
Vegas
and vegetables?
Girl?
No. You remember that show?
It's the girl that was on
Who Saved the Bell?
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Oh.
I like Showgirls.
Stripper girls in Vegas. They're fucking in the pool.
She got the dress from Versailles. Yeah, because she said right. She says it wrong.
What about the best is Red Ryder BB Gun, A Christmas Story.
That is
where the kids
you're
gonna shoot your eye out.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's fragile. It must be Italian.
Yeah. Who is it that plays it 24/7? Is it
TLC will play it 24/7 Christmas Eve and Christmas. You should try to watch it, Alexia. It's hysterical.
What's the name of it?
A Christmas Story.
Okay.
And the dog eats the turkey, and then they end up at the Chinese restaurant. And there's the little Asian people are singing rah 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 because they had to go to an Asian restaurant for Christmas dinner because
it's absolutely hilarious.
Such a cute. And he keeps asking his dad for a Red Ryder BB gun, and he goes, "You shoot your eye out, kid." He asked Santa for a Red Ryder BB gun. Santa says, "You'll shoot your eye out." It's really fun. It's not like in the 50s. It's so fun.
It's hilarious. It's a great movie. Great movie.
Okay.
Ralphie.
I need to pee.
And the only way they can get the little brother to eat is to let him
eat like a pig.
Grub like a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's horrible. Eat like a little piggy. Oh, it's horrible.
There's kids in Africa starving. It's hilarious.
It's a good movie. It's a
okay.
Movie.
And is it from the 1950s?
No, it was set in the 50s.
Okay.
I think it was probably made in the 70s or 80s. The kid that played Ralphie in the movie
Story.
He's all grown up now. He's actually was on The View a few weeks ago, and he's doing a Broadway version of it. He's directing a Broadway version of The Christmas Story.
I thought you were going to say he is now a crackhead or something to that effect.
No, but he looks just like
1983.
1983? It was made in 83, but it's set like in the 50s.
Vendetta says he misses Tom Green.
Tom Green's in
Well, Where is Tom Green?
I don't know.
Who cares?
DJ said Freddy Got Fingered made me stupider by the minute.
Yeah, I didn't even make it through 15 minutes of that fucking movie.
Which one?
Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh, I've never even.
We got to the point where we were swinging the baby around by the umbilical cord, and I had to stop watching. It was
Oh my
really
God!
the most disgustingly stupid movie I've ever seen in my life.
I don't like movies.
And I
like
didn't even
that.
watch it to the end.
It's like I don't like chick flicks. Hate chick flicks.
Really?
Oh my God!
I like Sandra Bullock movies.
They're just so meh. You know, I like action movies. Give me a mafia movie. Give me a shoot 'em up movie.
I like Sandra Bullock movies, except for the movie Hope Floats.
I like that movie.
I have to say, Hope Floats is probably one of the worst movies I've ever tried to sit through. Because in the span of the 10, 15 minutes that I watched it, she lost her house, she lost her car, she lost her dog, she lost her kids, she lost her boyfriend, she lost her job. I mean, she lost like everything.
And it was set in a country setting.
Is that what happened? She lost like everything? And I'm like, I
hate sitcoms because they're just stupid. Okay,
no, I'm going to tell you
guys. I
just
just feel like they're so predictable. That's kind of what I feel about chick flicks. It's like, oh, you meet somebody, you get your heart broken, and you end up together. That's what a chick flick's about. You know, I think they're all the same. So I just don't care for them.
No,
I like chick flicks.
I'll tell you the best movie.
The best chick flick ever.
The City of Angels.
That's a good movie.
Which one?
That's a good one.
That's not the best ever.
Best movie ever. That's the best movie ever was Shawshank Redemption.
That's a good
movie too.
That's a good
the
movie.
best chick flick ever, and Affair to Remember, the original with Cary Grant.
Well, that's a whole different story.
No, best chick flick ever.
Bridges of Madison County.
Oh, that's a good.
That's
a good movie.
I don't think that's a chick flick, but it was so good.
I like City of Angels.
Oh my God, I bawled my eyes out.
Isn't that when Nick Cage is an angel though?
Yeah, and he comes down from heaven because he falls in love with a woman. And they have a baby together, and she dies. It's a great movie.
Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Nick Cage is ugly.
But the best part is when he's like, was it worth it?
Was DJ horny all day today? Because all he's talking about is sex movies.
That's all he talked about at Crab's Friday night.
Oh, I don't know. We've been working today.
Is sex. It's all he talked about is what he was going to do when he got home.
Because he's mentioned Lady
They even got up and left the meal before everybody else, these two. Because Daniel had to get home and get some.
I had a free babysitter, and I didn't want to take too much advantage of it. She was like, no, I no charge. Okay. Thank you so much. So I was trying to just.
Well, according to DJ, it was so he could get home and get some.
Now, you know, if you get together with Vendetta, you're going to have to watch some chick flicks because he likes them. He says some of them are amazing. I honestly have Made in Manhattan on DVD, and I'm awaiting its Blu-ray release.
Trust me, I'm sure that Vendetta and I could find a movie we both like without having to watch a chick flick.
Yeah, it's called
with some of that funky music on there, like you play there in the club thing.
Bow wow. Starring Ron Jeremy. It's awesome.
Actually, that's coming up next. We have just a few more minutes.
Our porno music again. Our porno music. Yeah, I'm sure Vendetta and I won't have any problem finding a movie that we like.
My favorite Sandra Bullock chick flick is While You Were Sleeping. I have worn out my DVD of that. I have to get a new copy.
That is
I like that one too.
Movie.
I mean, like I've watched like Pretty Woman and all that, and I just
I
it's
like
not
Pretty
even
Woman
anything
too.
that I would watch again. But give me a Denzel Washington shoot 'em up movie like I watched today. It's called Safe House, or mafia movies.
I like Denzel. I really, really like Denzel as an actor, but
I'll take Samuel L. Jackson over Denzel any day.
I want that dress in Pretty Woman.
There's something
that
wrong.
red dress. Oh. I want that dress.
But now I like to watch true life movies. Like a few weeks ago, I watched a movie about how in the 40s and 50s, all of these children were put on a boat and taken from London, from England, over to Australia and raised in like a camp where, like a priest camp or a brother's camp, and all the abuse. It's a true story, and I ran around it looking at one of the movie channels. But if you look online, like, this really did happen, and they come find out all these kids thought that their parents didn't want them, and the parents were like coaxed into letting their children go, and the parents were, it's a very sad story, but the story is about the social worker that found all the abuse and found the whole thing. But I like movies like that are true life, that really did happen.
Speaking of true life, yesterday we were watching for a while. Have you seen Duck Dynasty?
Oh, that's a crazy show.
Stupid show.
They are like so just like out there.
Well, that's like watching Honey Boo Boo, okay?
They're the biggest, dumbest group of rednecks with more stupid money than anyone on earth deserves to have.
They are hilarious, though. They fucking sunk the boat, and then They had a donut eating contest. I'm like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah, Duck Dynasty is a trip. It's on.
What is it?
It's a show about these guys down in where they at in the bayou, and they hunt ducks.
They're in Louisiana. Well, they made millions making duck calls.
Duck call.
The most accurate. They're the most accurate duck calls on the planet. Every hunter who hunts ducks uses them. They do a bunch of other ones too.
Yeah.
But they got rich doing the duck calls, and now all these redneck dumbass hillbillies are multi-fucking billionaires. So what do? They go off on their ATVs and shoot pigs. That's what they fucking do.
But it's so funny because
they $30,000
they all
boat.
have like these full-on beards. The beginning of the show starts with ZZ Top as they were getting out of the limo.